A new game just came out called Bars. We're gonna check it out. I've got 6.4k, and if this doesn't go well, we're gonna play some originals that I trust a bit more, like Kino, Mines, and Limbo. All right, let's go. Select 1 to 5 bars to play. Okay, let's go for 3 in the middle. There's 4 different difficulties: easy, medium, hard, and expert. We're gonna start with easy and work our way up to the most difficult one, expert. Let's pull this up, put this on the side, and we'll kick off today's video with a $200 bet. The highest multi that we can get is a 3x. However, the multis should stack, so if we get a 3x, 3x, and a 3x, that's a 9x. I believe that's how it works. All right, first bet is in, and well, we're losing. I'm gonna have to play this a little more to figure out how it works exactly. I tried it for a few bets before recording this, but we'll get this very soon. Let's go for 2. That's a loss. Again, 1 more. That is another loss. What if we go for 1 bar in the middle right here? The highest multi is a 9x. Let's go. Loss again. And oh, there it is. The highest multi achievable on this game with a 2% win chance is a 9x, and we just got it. I'm now in profit, but the question is, how long will this last for? I'm guessing not very long. Guys, should we just go with 1 bar for the entirety of this video? Let's stick with it for now. I'm on medium. The highest multi here is a 33x, and there's a 0.5% win chance of getting it. Hopefully we can get a good multi. That's a 1.4. I am in profit. I tried this game for a few bets before recording this, and I kept on losing. I'm surprised that we're in profit for now. Let's go again. That's another win again. It was bound to happen. How about we go for 3 in the middle like that? That's a 2.1.1, and then add them all up, 2.2. Because we're in profit, I'm going to bump this up to 250. Let's go. That's a loss again. Loss, and 1 more. Another loss. Let me change this. Let's just go back to the 1 bar strat. See if that does something. Loss again. Another loss, and again. 1.2, but doesn't really do much. We just burned $500. Okay, what if we go for 5 like that? I think we lost. Yeah, again. That's another loss, and we lost a lot that time. And I'll try this 1 more time. Win a little. We won a little, not much. All right, we've got to change this. I'm on hard difficulty, which is the 2nd most difficult. Let's go for 1. I'm gonna go for this one because this is the one that gave us our 9x on easy. Because we're playing hard difficulty, I'll probably have to drop this, but let's try it once. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're dropping this. Let's go down to 175. There's a 700x multi here if we land it, but there's a 0.02% chance we're not getting it. Let's go again. Yeah, again. 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 2.4. It was about time. We lost like 4 times in a row. If we take a look at the odds, there's like a 20% chance of us making profit. It does make sense though. This is hard difficulty. Let's go again. Right, again. And last one. All right, that is clearly not working. What if we go for 3 like that? Loss, but we got half back again. Another loss, and again. Man, this is... We just went up 1,600. I think the approach is to play 1 tile and stick to easy or medium. But for the purpose of this video, we have to try expert. The highest multi is a 3,000x, which is a $524,000 win. If we get this, massive if on that. I'll try it once, but we're going to have to drop this. Yeah, there was a 30x there, though. How about we add on 1 extra one? Oh dear. Okay, again. We should not be doing 175 on this difficulty. Let's go down to $100. Right, this is unbelievably volatile. I can... there's the first win. There's only 2 multis on the board right here, which paid profit. Thankfully, I selected one of them. The other one was here. Can I please just get 1 9x? And then I'm done because we're down $1,000 right now. If this keeps up, we're gonna have to back out and play limbo or something because I need to make some money back. Yeah. Last attempt. Okay, last one for real. Yeah, we're done. Right, I'm gonna go back to medium. I'm gonna go for 1. I'm gonna see if we can land this 33x, which will just about get us back in the green. But there's a 0.05% chance of this coming in, so the odds are heavily stacked against us. I think we're gonna have to move on, play a different original, and then potentially come back because this is not going well. Oh, there it is. Of course, we're 1 bar away. I'll give this 2 more attempts. Can I please just get a 3x or something? 1.2x, phenomenal. Let me clear the table. Let's go here. Let me add on 1 extra number, or 1 bar, I should say. Break even again. 1 more attempt. All right, we're gonna back out. We literally couldn't have had a better start, but look at this graph. It's straight down besides 1 win we had right here. All right, I'm gonna go to limbo. I've got 3.8k, so we gotta be a little careful. Let's go for a 25x. Let me try this with $50 to begin with, and if we get this, I'll double this up for a couple of bets, but we need this to come in within the next 10 bets ideally. With a 4% win chance, there is no guarantees here, boys. All right, we're gonna 19x. Of course, that comes in again. Again, last one, final one. We're done. What a disaster of a video. I'm gonna go to keynote, and then if we can turn this into like 4k, I'm gonna make a return to bars. Let's go. Well, so far guys, I can't say my impressions of the new original are particularly great. Are we getting unlucky? I don't know. We had a good start. Let's go $100 on high risk. That is a loss again. Oh dear, man. Again, it's clearly not our day today, boys. 3.5x is in. Okay, and nice again. Hopefully that's in. It's not again. I need an 8x. I'm gonna risk a 200. That is not in. 1 more. Okay. I'm gonna try some different numbers. Let's go for left side stack like this. That is just about in. Okay, again. Let me drop this to 100. We need to be a bit careful right now. Nice, again. Hopefully that's in. It's not. Hopefully that's in. It's also not in. Oh man, 2.2k in the balance. I'm down 4.1k on this video. I need a miracle to happen to save us. Clearly, Kino is not it today as well. Nor is Limbo. Is that in? It's not. I've got 1.9k. I'm going to make a return to bars. Can't believe I'm saying that again. That's also not in. Hopefully that's in. It's not. I could not connect, boys. All right, last one. Yeah, get me out. Last one, please. Get me out. Well, this is a very short video. Unless we make a miraculous comeback, I'm going to bars. Well, guys, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm gonna have to drop the bet to $50 and just hope for a miracle. Let's go for 1 bar. I'm hoping that we can get a 75x and somehow just save the entire video. Even if we get it, it's not... What? I'm doing 1 cent. I didn't even realize. Thankfully, nothing big came in. 75x pays out 3.7k. There's a 6x. That's a star. It's the highest multi we've seen in a long time on this game. We'll keep this going for a... Oh, we're right next to it. 75 is right there. Another 2.4. Is this the move? It seems like it's fairly consistent. 1 bar with on hard difficulty. Never mind. As soon as I said that, the losses start coming in. Just give me the 75, man, and we're remotely back a little back. Let's go up to 100 for 1. That's a win again. Please just give me a 12. Give me something. 1k in the balance. 2.4 is it. I think this video is all over in a couple of minutes, or probably seconds actually at this rate. Can I please get 1 decent multi, brother? It's impossible right now. All right, I'm gonna drop this down to 50. It's on expert. Can we get a quick 150x, please? I've got $500. Even a 30x would be great. Let me try this here. don't think changing is really gonna make a difference here, boys. That's it. I could redepot. I'm considering it. Yeah, I'll do one more depot. What a brutal session. We didn't go back up for a moment. It was just straight down. Okay, one more depot. I've got $1,200, guys. I'm gonna take a completely different approach, but before I do that, the only difficulty that has paid is easy mode. So I'm gonna stick with easy mode, and we're gonna go for 5 bars like this. We're gonna bump the bet up to $200 per bet. However, the highest multi is only a 1.8. All right, let's see what we can do. That's not a good start. Let's go for 3. That is another loss. Let's go again. That is a win, but we're not winning much, man. We need to land this 3x. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Why are we celebrating? I'm down 6 grand right now. Let me take off 2 and just try and land this 9x again. Oh, that could have been it. Let's go again. 0.6 again. Just give me the 9x and we can potentially make a bit of a comeback. No, we're struggling to get that. Again. All right, let me go to medium. Same approach. I'll drop the bet size down to $100. 0.6 again. 0.3. 1.2. 0.3. 33's right there. 0.6 again. 1.2 again. All right, this is not working. What if we go for 2 like that? Again. Yeah, let's go for 4. Bump this up to 200 and hope for the best. That's a loss again. That is another loss again. Yeah, I think that's it, boys. I'm trying something different. It's not working. Let's go for 2. Again. Yeah, we're just losing every single bet. 0.6. All right, let's go for 4. I'm gonna go back to expert. This will be it. This will be it. The final 4 bets. $50 on expert. Loss, and 6x. Okay, again. Can I get a 150, please, so we can save the video? I don't think so. I've got 3 attempts again. Also, we're not redepositing. That is it. All right, all in. All right. Well, that's the new original. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way besides literally the first bet or 2 at the very beginning of this video. And then I tried to save it with the redepot, but that's clearly it for today, boys.